Hello everybody! I know this camera angle is a little odd, and there's a reason behind that. I have been getting a lot of questions about how we ship certain things, and how we ship so much of certain things, and what we use to ship those things. So we're going to explore that right now.
Never took a left. Oh, that cart was a jack of wheel.
Oh my god, oh my god. Ew, this looks terrible.
Alright, so shipping. I don't make a lot of these videos anymore, and there's a reason behind that. It's because, you know, it's hard to talk about shipping, and it's hard to kind of figure out how you prefer to ship. So I know previously when I've made these videos, people are like, oh, why would you do that? It's way more expensive. And then this is just how we do it. This is, you know, what works best for our business. Today is Monday. So this is, I just finished filming a what sold video, and I saved a few of these things to show you how we ship them. You may have seen on the what sold video, actually you won't. This will be, probably come out before the what sold video, so you won't have seen these already. We sold this Under Armour t-shirt as well as these Under Armour pants. And I believe, and I hope I'm right, and if you're hearing this any further, then that means I was right, because I didn't edit it out. Yeah, so this is going to be over a pound. And for clothing that is over a pound, we typically use these. These are your standard flat rate padded envelope. So it's not the regular paper envelope. This is like a bubble mailer padded flat rate envelope. So for things like that are just over a pound, that's typically what we use to ship. Most of our jeans go in those as well. So with jeans, you can, believe it or not, you can contort them and fold them so that they will fit. Kind of like these pants, but they're not jeans. So what I normally do is I just kind of fold them the one time, and then I stick them in this poly mailer. So, like so, and then this, we're gonna put this shirt in there as well, and that will work. Now with these, as long as this flap closes fully, you're good. There's no reason to worry it will make it, even if it's bursting. And we have had ones that look like they're just gonna come flying open. And we put a piece of tape on there to secure them, but as long as that flap closes and you're not taping this way to kind of hold it closed, it's fine. So yeah, this is going to go priority. Cost for us is $7.76. So that's typically the cheapest priority rate we can get. Now first class, anything under a pound would be certainly cheaper, but that's the cheapest priority. So then we just put our little label on here. And we're good to go. Next one I get a lot of questions are small things. And we did ship, we did sell this little ski key, vintage ski key. With stuff like this, we used to use really small poly mailers, but we don't anymore. We typically, with something this small, what I do is we use these little bubble mailers. And if I was prepared at all for this, I'd have a measurement for you, but I'll measure it for you right now. It's 9 by 7 bubble mailers. We get these from Amazon, we get these from eBay, wherever we can find them cheap. Sarah went crazy on Prime Day and got a bunch of these. Now, do we pick this color? No, we don't. It's pretty much whatever color is the cheapest. There's a few pink ones up here that we got last time that look like this. It doesn't really matter because they're just going to get thrown in the garbage. So these are very, you know, these are appropriate because the July 4th holiday is coming up. So with something this small, typically what I do is I put them in these and then I fold it down just so that it could fit in a mailbox or even a small P.O. box or something like that. So I fold it down to look like this. I leave enough room so that the mailing label will fit on it. Then I weigh it, 2 ounces. Sarah got it right. Exactly 2 ounces. How about that? And then we throw our little shipping label on there. We're good to go. So we've sold a lot of these heritage books over the course of the last month or so, and this is the latest one right here. We have been getting some questions on how we do ship these and how complicated it is. Well, so this does cost us a little extra to ship just because these are so collectible. So what we do is we put them in these big bubble mailers. No, we're not going to ship it like that. I'll give you a measurement on these. These are 14 and a half. So 14 and a half by 11. So they are big. You can buy them like this. eBay sells them, so if you guys want to use your coupon, you can buy the eBay branded ones as well. The eBay branded ones are a little better quality than the ones we get off of Amazon. But you know, it all depends on what you want to use your coupons for during the quarter. So what I normally do is we normally put them in these poly bags like so, and then we have book boxes that we've actually bought whenever we bought all these books. This box in particular should fit. It does. And this is where's the measurements on this thing? 12 by 9 by 3 box. So I'm going to tape this up real quick and be right back to you. All right, we're all taped up. The book is in there. The next thing I do is just some void fill, and I just use paper. You can use bubble wrap, but that stuff's expensive, and this does the job just fine. All you're trying to do is fill in the void between, you know, where the lid of the box closes and the top. So really, you want to just stuff some paper in there, fold it up, and then I always, you know, give it a little shake. And if you don't hear it clanging around in there, you're good to go. And then you tape the rest of it. For those of you that don't know, this is 2.5 pounds in here. With medium mail, it doesn't matter. The half pounds don't matter, ounces don't matter. It's all done by pound. So if it's 2.5 pounds, it goes at a 3 pound rate. If it's 2 pounds, 1 ounce, 3 pound rate. Doesn't matter. If it's 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. So with medium mail, it's only per pound. And there we go. Book's done. And the number one question I got recently, got it from a viewer asking how we ship our so much clothing and what do we use and what size of poly mailers do we use. So we got this shirt here. First of all, with most of our clothing, we put them in these clear bags. I don't know if you can really see that, but there's like a clear bag around them. These bags we get on eBay or on Amazon. They're just clear poly bags. They have like an adhesive strip on them where you can fold them closed. We have big ones, we have small ones. They're just great because they make organization a little easier and shipping's a little easier. So we use these poly bags. I know the colors look a little barber shop-ish, but again, we buy the ones that are on sale. So if they're cheap, we buy them. The size of these poly bags is 13 by 10, and that's them. We use tons of these, and it makes shipping things like this really easy because you just drop it in there, fold it closed, and you're done. No muss, no fuss. Throw it on your scale. They're pretty light, and yeah, you're good to go. That's how we ship most of our clothing. So anything under a pound is going to fit in this poly bag for the most part. Jeans are a little tight, but most jeans aren't going to be under a pound anyways. And if they are going to be under a pound, they're going to be small enough that they'll fit in this bag. Now we do have another poly bag that I'll show you in a second when we do the record, because I do get a lot of questions about how we ship records and should you invest in record mailers. So let's put that on there. All done with that. On to our next demonstration. So the number one question I get all the time is, how do you pack records for shipment? So we've got Michael here. He's going out today, going to North Carolina. We're going to be driving through there soon. So Michael is going to go in this. Now we have this one already cut up, but I'll show you what we do. So we have these boxes, and we bought these boxes for books when we bought all those heritage books. These are 16 by 12 by 4 boxes right here. You guys can see all the numbers if you need them. So what we do is we actually cut this box down. So see this hinge right here? We cut it there, and then we cut it right there, and it comes apart, and it looks like two halves of the box. Whoops, hit the camera. So then it ends up looking like this. And these are perfect because you can take said record, put said record in here like so. Then you take your little tool here. So this is Lonnie at Shed Flip sells these. This is not his branded one. We bought it prior to the fact that we found Lonnie on YouTube, and I wish I would have found him prior. But it's this. So it's a little like, it's a regular box cutter, but it has this little, like, looks like a spiky pizza wheel on the back of it. If I could get my camera to focus, there we go. Looks like a spiky pizza wheel on the bottom of it that retracts in there. So what you do is you take box right here, and then we're going to score it right above the record. So I like to do it right above there. And then we take this, fold it down. So then I like to tape it once across here and then 2 across there, just to keep it. You want to keep it as tightly packed in there as possible. So hold on one sec. I'll tape it and I'll show you what it looks like. All right. I'm not the neatest taper. Sarah points that out frequently, but that works. The idea here is to keep these sides as close, as tight as you can. That way the record's not sliding around in there or anything crazy. And then what I do here is I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, well, that's not going to go very well. You're right, it's not. So we have these. These are really big poly bags. I'll give you the measurements here. They are 19 by 14.5. So they're big. And what I do with these is I just take our little record mailer that we just made, drop it in here, put it in there, close her up, like so, and there you go. One thing I have noticed that makes this work a little better is these stickers. You get some mailmen that like to cram things into spots that they shouldn't. This is just crazy. That's not focusing. It keeps wanting to focus on this guy right here, so it's not focusing on the sticker. There we go. So do not bend or crush stickers. I try to put on each one of these, and then I put the 2 like here, and then I put the label in between them. That way, if they're looking at the label, they're going to see these stickers. That way, someone doesn't go, oh yeah, and then just try to bend this thing and shove it in somebody's mailbox. Or, some people have P.O. boxes, or they have, you don't want this thing to get bent. Most records will go under a pound. Like this is exactly 15.8 ounces. The older records, like the really old records, they use a heavier cardboard in them, so they are a little heavy, and sometimes will go over 2 pounds. Anything that has 2 LPs in it, though, you're going over a pound. Michael here happens to be just under a pound, so we're going at the 1 pound rate. Media mail. And there that is. Going out. Alright, we'll do one more for you guys and we'll get out of here for the day. Sold an old Outdoor Life magazine. These are vintage, so they are collectible, so we're going to try and keep it in as good of shape as we can to get there. I do this with comic books too. If they're very, very, very valuable comic books, I will go a little step further and maybe put them in a box as well. But for this purposes, we have these. These are cardboard mailers. With something like this, I probably won't just... Sometimes I'll mail it just like this. But these don't provide too much padding. So with something like this, since it's going to be under a pound anyways, what I do is I take this and then I take one of these big eBay envelopes that we have, the same size as the last bubble mailer that we use for books, and I drop this in here. And then that way you get two forms of protection there. You get one, that it adds a little bit of padding to the product, and it waterproofs it. So if, you know, mailman leaves it out, thunderstorm blows through or something like that, this isn't going to just be sitting out in the rain, getting rained on, and then the cardboard will probably just get soaked, and then the magazine might get ruined. Now, we do put it in plastic on the inside, so it's probably okay, but this just makes me feel better and sleep better at night. So that's what we do. And with something like this, again, 12 ounces, still going at the pound rate, no matter what we do. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not. It's first class because it's a magazine. My bad. But either way, like I said, certain things I do just because it makes me sleep better at night. This person paid, you know, $4 for ship, or I'm sorry, it was free shipping, so it doesn't really matter. I'm paying for it either way. So then we do our do not bend stickers again, just because we don't want this to be folded up into somebody's mailboxes. Right there. Put our label on. And that's it. Voila, we have our magazine. And that's it for this video, guys. I've been getting a lot of questions about shipping. I thought I should just address some of these shipping concerns, and hopefully this will help you out in your business. Maybe get some tips and tricks on how to ship certain things out. And that's it. If you guys like this video, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, we are 4 subscribers away from 900 subscribers. 4. So 4 of you out there, click that subscribe button for me. Actually, more than 4 of you. Everybody that hasn't, just click that subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye.
Good day, sir!